Hey guys, Ash here coming at you today in, I don't know, a conversation format here. Uh, Listen, I know I've been wanting to do a video like this for a long time, but frankly, I didn't even know exactly what I wanted to say. All I knew is something wasn't sitting right with me in terms of this channel in particular. Obviously this channel is called Clash with Ash. It's 9 years old. Started with Clash of Clans, moved to Clash Royale, and I've been sticking with it ever since here. But the time has come where I really feel like I've said kind of all I need to say about Clash Royale. That being said, we'll still cover maybe like update content or big news type content in Clash Royale. Where will I go from here? I can tell you what I'm not going to do. I'm not going to stop uploading on the channel. Furthermore, I'm not going to be one of the, it feels like thousands of YouTubers who are like, I got a new idea, guys, and just hang tight, and then they just go away forever. I could never give up this channel. I love you guys, the few of you who are left on this dying channel. But the cool thing is listen, this has been a massive part of my life for the better part of a decade now, We're going on 10 years here. In a way, I went from 30 to 40 covering mobile games. If you had told little kid Ash that, I can't even imagine how thrilled I would have been, right? Furthermore, I was able to turn this into a vibrant and amazing business, with my co-founder Powerbang, who also started in Clash of Clans, and with 50 amazing individuals who really deserve all the credit. We have a talent agency, a production company, all in the mobile gaming space. And really, this was all afforded by the opportunity that I initially got covering Clash of Clans. Supercell actually promoting me way back in 2014, when the first time that they started like retweeting and inviting me to events and stuff like that here on the channel. So it's really been a story of amazing community building, amazing connections, and just chatting with you guys who deserve, the most gratitude out of anybody, right? I've had a lot of raw videos throughout the years. Some of them I can't even go back and watch, the Beyond the Mic videos in particular. I thought about deleting them at times, because I'm so intimate, and I look back now as a father of a 6-year-old, soon to be in a month, and I'm just like, wow, I can't believe I shared all that, man. That's a lot. That's a lot to just put out there in the world, in the universe. But, through the good times and the bad, you guys have always been there. And some of you guys are still there. You're still here today. And the reason I mentioned the whole business side of things, the company and everything like that, also other YouTube channels and other, projects that I have going on is because it's given me an amazing opportunity. It's afforded me a luxury, and that is that I no longer depend on this channel for financial security for my family. I've been able to do my very best I could, and capitalizing on the opportunity that I was so grateful to have, having an audience on YouTube. We had at our biggest point here on the channel, we were around just short of 200,000 views per video every day, every single 7 days a week. And for someone who's not the best at video games, certainly not the best editor, storyteller, I'm nowhere near as good as, I feel like almost every other Supercell creator, frankly. And it's not just humility. I think I think it's the truth, like you look at guys like OJ out there, guys like Kairos and Lex and B-Rad, like just all the amazing creators out there. So many, right? So many. And I feel like when it comes to Clash Royale though, frankly, it's a bunch of different things, right? Why I no longer want to cover it, at least on a daily basis or anything like that. First and foremost is totally honest, being brutally honest with you guys. I fell out, man. I fell off. I'm out of the game, meaning that I'm playing on the toilet, literally. And that's pretty much the extent of my Clash Royale gameplay anymore, I haven't fallen out of love with the game. I still think it's like the best. Fundamentally, I think that the original team on that game developed the best mobile game of all time. And I'll believe that, well, until a better game comes out, I guess, right? What I'm trying to say is I don't think that's any sort of professional or personal bias, I've said this before, but I feel like Clash Royale was built and optimized for mobile, and not a lot of, a lot of incredible games could be great games on PC, but it's the touch screen, I feel like, and the precision and really just I guess the engineering and design that went into the fundamentals of Clash Royale, which make it just a perfect mobile title. So I feel like the game is incredible at its core. Do I agree with every decision that's been made along the way, especially the last couple years? Absolutely not. And we've talked about a lot of them here on the channel. Frankly, it's more than that, though, for me. It's, first of all, I don't want to talk about a game that I don't even understand anymore. I still don't have the evolutions in the game. And, it's not, at first it was on principle. I'm not going to spend because I told my viewers I wasn't going to spend and stuff like that, But really it's just gotten to the point where, after 7+ years of the game, I remember way back in the day, like we were there covering the game before it was released in Helsinki, I got to travel the world through this job, through Clash Royale, man. I went everywhere, I feel like, Japan, China, Europe, all over. It changed my life. It opened my eyes to the world around me. I wish everybody could be afforded the possibility, the opportunity to travel. I feel like opening your eyes to different cultures, different people, and understanding at a fundamental level that we're all the same. We're all humans. And it's just the noise that makes us feel like other people are different than us. And I really owe a lot of that to, Supercell, to Clash Royale, to Clash of Clans, etc. That being said, though, I'm not going to be here and talk to you guys about something that I don't even understand half the time, on my last video or the video before that, well, my last few videos here, it's really talking about decks and it's not just about passion, because let's be real, it's not that hard to fake passion about playing a video game, right? Like, that's kind of like a cop-out. But truthfully, it's just priorities mixed with some passion, and I want to deliver some really cool content, It's not going to be the best edited stuff in the world or anything like that. I might cover a little bit of mini. I might bring on guests from Brawl Stars, from Clash Royale, maybe, from Clash of Clans. Again, Clash Royale, to be clear, it might not be totally dead, but these best deck type videos, man, I've been doing that for 7 years. When I started doing it, there was a massive vacuum of information out there for players to consume. Who are the best players in this game? I have no idea. There wasn't Royale API, Stats Royale. There weren't these websites out there that you could get the best decks. There wasn't even an API available. You couldn't even tell who anybody was. There wasn't top players posting their gameplay, posting their content. Back when I started posting on YouTube, it was like a Rubik's Cube puzzle to try to crack to even figure out how to get a video from my PC to YouTube, It wasn't that accessible how to edit video, all this stuff, back in my day, And I feel like with the more accessibility of content has come great content creators who are born for this, That being said, I still feel like it can add a lot of value to the genre, to mobile gaming in particular, And I still want to do that here on the channel. I will do that here on the channel. Even if nobody watches, I'm still going to be here on this channel, I might rebrand it. I'm not sure if I'll change the name. I might keep with Clash with Ash. But I'm going to get rid of all the Clash Royale stuff. I'm going to get rid of the avatar and stuff like that. And, I actually firmly believe that if there's any aspiring content creators, heck, if there's any content creators watching right now, I think that the biggest mistake I've seen a lot of content creators come and go, a lot. And I feel like the biggest mistake you can make as a content creator is just giving up. When things are down. People think growth is going to be linear. It could be content creation, but it could be anything. It could be a business that you're starting. It could be any project that you're starting. And it's not linear. It's not linear. Things go up, and when you're on the top, you feel like you're always going to be on the top. Some people get cocky. Some people get an attitude about it, And others too, when they're on the bottom, when they start inevitably coming down, it's tough to deal with. It really is. It's tough to deal with. I remember that when I was doing very well on YouTube, I was always petrified of losing it, What's going to happen to my family? What's going to happen? I hate to have everything riding on a YouTube channel and a mobile game. This is crazy stuff. But then, oddly, when I started to decline, it wasn't that bad, It wasn't that bad. If anything, it affords me an amazing luxury, and that is the luxury of doing what the heck I want. And being a little bit more passionate. Sometimes I'll have stupid beyond the mic video type things like this, just talking to you guys about stuff in life, right? Sometimes I'll cover games or whatever, My idea, though, is I truly believe that this channel's best days are ahead of itself. And I believe there's a potential that we've been stuck at around 850,000 subscribers for 3 years, on this channel. I thought I was just trugging along to 1 million and then hit that brick wall. It's not it's not important to me, that I hit 1 million, but it would be really cool. And I still think I got it in me. I really do. I think that some of it's just longevity. You know why Warren Buffett's the richest man he's not the richest man in the world anymore, but you know why he's so rich and so well known? It's because of longevity, man. The dude's been investing for whatever, like half a century, more than half a century, And I feel like sometimes just staying in the game is the way to go. So listen, yeah, Clash Royale, I'm sure some of you are like, well, talk about the state of the game, Ash. Yeah, the state of the game is not great. And furthermore, the state of the community is not great. I'm not saying it's not justified, but on a personal level, let me put it this way. The comments I used to get on my videos years ago were, Ash, I love you. I love the positive vibes. I love the collaboration in the community. I used to get like Reddit appreciation top posts, and now it's complaint. I would never even Google or Reddit search my name anymore. But if I did, it'd be complaints about content creators not speaking up enough or X, Y, or Z, And truth be told, man, like it's fucking exhausting. It really is. It's just like, dude, people don't realize about content creators is when it comes to games, in any game this applies to. And you guys should be aware of this too, because it's the same with politicians and anything else, right? And I've mentioned this before, probably years ago on the channel, but like, it's so much more difficult to be positive about a game than to be negative about a game. It's so true. People don't realize that, but it applies to everything, It's so easy to pander to people. If I made this video, instead of whatever the heck I'm going to title it or whatever, if I just called it like, Clash Royale is officially dead or something like that, and I just bitched for 20 minutes about how awful the game is and how shitty of a job Supercell does with the game. You guys, I already know what the comments would be because I've done it in the past, not exactly like that, but I made plenty of negative videos. It'd be like, dude, finally someone's speaking up. You have balls, Ash. You have balls, bro. You tell them. And then like that can be infectious as a content creator. It can be, even if it's subtle, because you're just like, wow, look at that. They love me. I'm the man of the people. But the truth is Supercell, they've never talked to me or any other creator about being negative, honestly, that I've ever heard of. They don't care, frankly, that much, right? They might not like it, but they never say anything about it. No one's got kicked out of the program for being negative, That being said, being positive, dude, if I made a video saying Clash Royale is not that bad or something like that, you guys would let me have it. There'd be a Reddit hate post about me. What I'm trying to say is you don't give content creators credit for being angry. You can agree with them, absolutely. But giving them credit like it's like takes a real cojones, it doesn't. It's positivity that really takes the balls of a creator, honestly. I'm going on a tangent here because ironically throughout this whole thing, I don't like the state that Clash Royale's in, But more than that, I don't like the toxicity in the community. And I feel like also at the same time, this is a weird dichotomy, but at the same time, I feel like it's justified too, So, but I still don't like it. I don't like, if you look back at my channel, if you scroll back, right, you'll see that maybe a month or two ago, when all the drama was going on, I was making a video every day, almost every other day, talking about all the crappy decisions that Supercell was making in Clash Royale. And the views started to surge, and the income started to come, and everything started to go back a little bit towards the way it used to be here on the channel, just being negative all the time. But you know what, guys? I found myself not that happy of a person when it comes to sitting down to record and just bitching for 20 minutes, even if it was, totally legit, and I do think everything I said was fair and legitimate, in those videos. But it really comes down to, dude, like, I just don't want to be that person, man. I want to play a game and enjoy the game. And if I'm disagreeing with things and all this other stuff, and if the community's always mad about something, it's just not for me, man. No disrespect to anybody. If you're mad, more power to you. You can be mad. I don't care. Everybody's mad on the internet anyway, right? But for me, it's just not what I want to be about. I don't want to be, it's weird. Like that was ironically, I remember messaging like, I don't know if it's Shane or somebody. And I was just like, dude, My channel's like actually taking off again just on covering how mad everybody is all the time. And but I don't want to be that guy. I really don't, you know. I don't not to be on a high horse about it or anything, but it's not for me just making mad content all the time. I want to make stuff that's thought-provoking, that's fun, that's entertaining, and I want to chill with you guys who are still with me, you know. And I invite you to join me, you know, on my journey. As I said, I'll be a 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100-year-old man, God willing. And I'll still be making content here on the channel. Who knows? It might be 1 or 2 views at the end of the day, but I just can't do it anymore. I can't do the best decks. Can't do the top 4 decks. This deck is killer. This cycle deck is broken. I can't do it anymore. And the worst part about everything, just to wrap here, guys, the worst part is it's also cost me, by my own doing, it's cost me a lot, you know? I've gained a lot from this YouTube channel. I really have. I've met some amazing people. I traveled the world, all the things. I've achieved some sort of financial security, you know, for my family, for my son. But on the downside, I've self-isolated. I love YouTube so much. I love growing a channel more than anything. I love watching a channel grow, diving into the analytics, talking shop with other content creators. I was just on the phone last night with Darth Microtransaction, or DM Diablo 4, a longish time friend, a few years or whatever, whose channel just recently started blowing up in Diablo 4. You can check him out. And we're just kind of talking shop, and that's what got me excited again, you know? Was talking briefly to Tag the other night too, and it's just like, dude, this is what it's about. This is what I miss, but I lost all that. I did. My own doing, a lot of it. I deserve mostly all the blame, but I have a tendency to kind of just narrow tunnel vision and get lost in what I'm doing and not give the proper attention to relationships in my life. At first, it was my personal relationships, but it felt like it was okay because I was replacing my personal friendships, a lot of them out there in the world, with friendships with content creators who could better understand like what I was going through, my journey, etc. And that was great. I love that. But then something weird happened. I started not giving a proper attention to them either. I used to talk to almost every pro in the game weekly. I was entrenched in the community. I was doing community events all the time, special challenges for the community all the time. I was talking to pros, trying to get an understanding of what they're doing, trying to line up a guest every single day. People forget my channel for years and years and years was 7 videos a week, 7 different guests every day. I had to schedule all that, line that up, but I was passionate, and also I was making all those relationships and friendships. But nowadays, it's sad to say, but a lot of those friendships have fallen by the wayside for me, you know? And it's only because of my self-isolation a bit, you know? And I feel like time changes everything to a certain extent, you know? And I feel like I just haven't been attentive, letting the people in my life, whether they're other content creators, peers, friends, whatever, I haven't let them know on a regular enough occasion, family, you know, that I love them and how much they mean to me. And that sucks, man. Because at the end of the day, that's all we have, you know? So I feel like I just kind of went down a little bit of a, I don't know, a black hole of YouTube analytics, and I lost something. I want that back, and I'm going to take it back. But I'm not going to give up here on the channel either. I just need to recalibrate a little bit. So anyway, guys, listen, almost 20 minutes. I'll let you have some reprieve of my ramblings, but I wanted to share this with you guys and get this off my chest. I can't wait to make more content on all kinds of things. And one thing I will be doing is there's no new game that I have in mind. Obviously, Mini, I do think will be released sometime later this year, maybe early 2024. I don't have anything official there, but that's kind of the rumor mills kind of going there. So that's kind of what I'm planning for. I don't know. Maybe I'll get into Mini, maybe not. Maybe I'll just have different, maybe I'll cover all Supercell games, but I'll just do it on guests with other big content creators. I'm friends, and that will give me an excuse to talk to people again, you know? Or maybe I'll just do more videos like this where I talk to you guys about various things. Who knows? I don't know yet, but I will be experimenting with different things. I have nothing to lose here on this channel anymore, except for you guys, and I hope you don't bail on me, but I understand if you do. But I just want to experiment with different types of content. If I find something that you guys like and that I like, then we'll stick with it and we'll go from there. All right, guys, much love. Thank you so much. Again, whether you've been a part of my personal journey, since when I started uploading, or if you're a newer viewer to the channel, I appreciate you. Sending you some positive vibes, some love your way, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.